Hi everyone, it's Sharon Cornelli here. I'm just doing a talk now at 11:45, so in 2 minutes time. So if you want to settle in, you're all welcome. Just settling into it now. It's a beautiful, another glorious day here in Tullamore. Okay. So today's talk is about learning how to heal yourself. It's looking at energy awareness therapy. And we have another minute to go, and I'm going to be starting the talk. The talk will look at, I'm going to give some context on energy awareness therapy, also showing how to tune into your energy. And I'm going to look at a healing exercise, and this healing exercise is one that came to me a month ago. And it's quite a powerful healing exercise on soothing your energy, especially if you're feeling fluey or any sensations or any pain in the body or even emotional pain. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm also through guiding that, but also bringing in the energy, healing energy into your space. So now it's 11:45, so we'll start off. Okay. So anyways, this talk is about learning to heal yourself. Works. And with energy, I suppose for me, you're going back around 15 years ago when I was in my 20s, so showing my age. But in my 20s anyways, I was feeling a lot of physical sensations. So I was suffering with panic attacks, pain, also pain in my stomach, constantly going to the doctor. I think I was one of his regular customers. And dealing with anxiety and also with my thoughts, wondering why I was feeling or why I was thinking certain things. And my thoughts used to be like a computer, you know, when you have the white text just rolling and rolling. So it was this busy mind all the time. And for a way, I suppose I felt it was like more out of control thoughts and how to deal with that. But going, I suppose, previous to that as a child at a very young age, I understood what the word sensitive was, and it was a word that I hated because it was always used to describe me. And I didn't like it. What I didn't know I was doing was that I was feeling sorry for people because of my own deep feelings. I'd watch people in pain or suffering with something and would want to take it from them. But in doing that, I was impacting on my health and well-being. So again, in my teenage years, still not understanding energy, I'd watch as my friends would come and tell me their problems, and I ended up dealing with depression myself, not understanding the emotions. So this is now bringing me into my 20s, and as I said, dealing with the physical pain and the manifestation of all the sensations that was coming with it, and it was impacting on my quality of life. So I learned then to start looking at energy awareness therapy, and I have never looked back. And it's why that I do the work that I do, why I'm working with energy. Because when you tune into your energy, you learn to understand your physical sensations, how you're feeling and the way that you're thinking. And you can become so quick at understanding when something is impacting. And which was causing me this physical pain. I was taking on responsibilities for other people in their life, you know. I'd go home from work and have to lie down. So because of this quality of life, here I was now being met with energy. awareness therapy and seeing how I can heal myself. So my physical body, like that, the panic in the chest, are emotions. For me, they were emotions. Also, the pain in my stomach was anxiety. I was worrying about the future because at the time my thoughts would have been in the future. So here I'm going to show you how different thoughts and emotions can impact on your body and on your well-being, and then what you can do about it. So in this, it's all might feel tired or anxious. Is it yours? And it's not that people are impacting and putting it on you. It could be just the way that you're looking at it. You're noticing somebody that is probably feeling a bit anxious on an energy level. Have you ever noticed when you walk into a room and all of a sudden you just get this anxious feeling and you just go, wow, the atmosphere is not great in here. That's you picking up on energy. That's the information that you were getting. And then depending on your sensitivity, if you're like me, how sensitive you are is how deep you feel it, how deep you pick up that information. And now I see my sensitivity as my greatest strength. The strength to be able to help people, to tune in, because it magnifies for me to be able to look at it to help them. And never underestimate the power of your own energy. So with this, it's all about tuning into your energy. We all have this beautiful energy, that's the universal energy that's out in the world, that is always being there. It's always bringing that flow of love and energy to us. I always see this energy as a real golden energy. And it's that source energy that's there for us all. And we all have that in us. But in our physical body here, we are experiencing the word uniquely. So here it is, we're looking at the world, and the way that I see the world and the way you see it can be different. Because the way you experience things, the way you perceive the world is unique to you. And that's what we all need. So this shows a lot of diversity in the world, because sometimes it could be someone like you that needs to challenge a belief that I have, or someone who has a belief that comes in and challenges another belief that you have. It just makes you to open up your awareness and see, God, there might be other options here. So it can be really powerful when you are aware of what's going on in the moment. And I suppose one reason I love working with energy is because even going through a challenging event, great awareness of what's going on. I mightn't see the bigger picture, but by God, I know there is one. It just, having that awareness in itself and knowing the support that's around there can really help you through a challenging experience. I no longer wallowing in it and thinking that these overwhelming thoughts are taking over my life. It's about you really tuning into that. So we're going to look at that now. So what I do is when someone comes to me, I read their energy. I look at the physical body, because your physical body gives the symptoms. So if you've got pain in your shoulders, are you holding on to a lot of responsibility for people? Or is it pain in your back? Is it fear? Are you too much into your thoughts into the future? Are you worrying about the what ifs, which will bring up fear in your life, which will impact on your body? Again, we're all uniquely different, so it's not until a person comes in front of me that I'm able to look at it and tune into it and give them understanding. But I can go back in any age in a person's life and say where that energy is a bit stuck. Because the minute you get awareness about it, you have choice in your hand to let it go, to understand it and let it go. And the wonderful thing about this process as well is that some things just automatically leave when you start working with your energy and start healing your energy. You don't have to go back and analyse your whole life. It's only certain things that come up in the present for you to look at and give you awareness and understanding, because that's where you grow. And that's where, if there's something you wanted to help other people with, then you can do that. But it definitely will help in your own life. Also, you get to understand how people are in your life. The people that are close to you, your family, why they're reacting in a certain way. Why are they behaving in a certain way. It's all down to where they are in their life. So when you work with your energy, it's all about and grows as the journey continues. So again, back to the physical body, here it is letting you know something that you need to look at. So what is that? Generally, it can be a past experience, but it's the emotion and the thought that creates that physical sensation. Again, from a past experience, or it could be something that you're thinking or bringing into the present moment. Looking at your emotions, well, we all have those emotions that make us feel good. But the thing is, those emotions that you find discomfort in are the ones that are bringing you information. So those negative emotions, be it worry or anxiety, which is just a collection of worries that has created momentum, or whatever it is that you're feeling, anger, that's information that's coming into you. And it took me years to realize that that's what it is. It's just information, and to stop the battle, because the suffering really comes in when you are pushing against it. You look at meditations, you do any meditations, they'll always say, to let it go. What it's looking at is not letting go of the emotion, but it's letting go the fight against it. The fight that it's here, pushing it away. Because the minute you start witnessing it and you start realizing that emotion is there, it loses its power. You don't identify with it, and you realize that it's just information coming in. And usually when it comes to your feelings, it's one of your greatest guidance systems on how you feel, what mood you have. It lets you know the way you're thinking in the moment. Are you thinking and worrying about the future? Again, are you gone in there thinking about the what ifs, or will this happen? Or are you gone into the past, ruminating about old events, which is bringing up guilt and regret, which is a waste of energy. So here's your body, here's your energy letting you know what way you're thinking. Are you obsessing over a particular thing that you just need to let go, that your body's saying to you, don't stress over it, all is well. So here are little pinpoints for you to be able to look at when you're looking at your energy. The fourth part of energy awareness therapy is spiritual side of it. And that's really about looking at yourself. How do you relate to yourself? Having your trust in yourself. Controlling the direction you want your life to go in. Because it's all in your hands. So that part of it is also as well about the non-physical side. That's that energy and that support that's around us. It's that energy that makes the world spin around, or the energy that changes the seasons, or it's always that love and energy that is around it. And there is definitely, in all my experiences, this beautiful love and energy that's always there to support. And I will always bring this into my healing sessions, this healing energy, because it's very powerful. And it's available to everybody. So there are the four parts of energy. So what I do is I will do an exercise. It's an exercise that I've been doing since I started. And it's one that I always continue. And it's about tuning into your energy. Because when you start tuning into your body and those physical sensations, you start to know where there's a bit of blocks. It could be also where there's tension from emotions or thoughts that you have. And it's about clearing your energy. And as you do this, it opens up your awareness. So we're going to do that now in a few minutes. So looking at that, bringing up your awareness, it also helps to expand what's going on. For me, it opened up abilities that I have. I can see energy, wiggles around. I could be on the computer and see something flying past, and it helps me in the work that I do. But I also, those feelings I felt as a child, they do magnify, but I'm able to clear them. I understand when it's mine and when it's not somebody else's, because I've tuned in. And this exercise has helped me in my life. So there we are, looking at energy awareness therapy with a bit of summary of the work that I do in that. So I'm going to show you how to bring up your energy. I'm then also going to look at how to clear your energy. Just a brief few tips on that. And going forward as you go about your day, if you want to just take some of them on and just notice it for yourself. Then I'm going to do, as I said, this healing meditation. And this is quite powerful, and there's a bit of a story behind it. So I will finish off with that. So I'm going to show you for now, if you want to tune into your energy. The best way to do this is to close your eyes gently. You want to place the palms of your hands gently on your lap. Face. And as you do this, my intention, and the energy intention here is that your surroundings or your room or wherever you are, how big, how small, outside, inside, that this energy is going to wrap around you. So here is this beautiful golden energy, this source energy, always loving. An energy that your body is very familiar with. Allowing it to wrap around you like a blanket of warmth. So visualizing around you this beautiful golden energy as it flows into your room, your surroundings, and all around you. Softening your energy, giving you this time. Now in your one hand, just bringing in your trust. And your trust is really important because it's trust in who you are. You came into this world with great trust in yourself. You came into the world knowing that all is well. No matter what happens, you have the ability to be able to deal with it. Trust in what is right for you. So having your trust in one hand and just visualize that energy of trust coming in. And then in the other hand, it's your choice. How you control your life, the direction in your life. Also your choice in how you feel. And also on your thoughts. This is your universal right. So now you have your control and trust. And you may feel a heat in your hands as you do this. If you don't worry. Sometimes it just takes time. And as we do this tuning into your energy and bringing it up, you may feel a tingling sensation, heat or cold. Again, if you don't feel anything, that's okay too. It can take time. So visualizing energy at the soles of your feet. We'll do 2 balls of energy at each sole of your feet. What color comes in? This color, the one that resonates the most with you. This is your unique energy. And allowing this energy to flow into the bottom of your soles, coming up into the feet. Softening your feet. And as we allow and I guide this, we're going to clear your energy. Letting go of any tension or any emotions or any stress in the body. Allowing your energy to flow. So here we are, the soles of your feet. Allowing it now to flow upwards. Flowing up to your legs, to your knees, from your knees to your hips. Letting the energy flow through. If you feel a bit of tension there, just notice that energy and putting that intention there to push through, allowing it to flow. Flowing from your left hip to your right hip, over and back. Softening your hips. Now noticing how you're feeling. Also bringing the energy now, letting it flow up into your lower stomach. Letting it build up here. Going down to your kidneys. Healing your kidneys, letting the blood flow in this area. To the ovaries and womb. For a lot of women, it's where they hold emotions. It's allowing the energy to flow in there. bowel and bladder area. So we're just clearing all this area, letting the energy flow. As it comes up now, the energy is flowing up into the stomach area, getting stronger, pushing out any worry or anxiety, and that's where we can really feel it, is in our stomach area, the lower part of the stomach. So it's not pushing against it, but just softly letting the energy release that out, any of that tension. Letting it flow up further into your chest. Fill in your chest area. And as it does that, we're just going to let the energy come and just under the breastbone. And in there is where your trust is. So we're clearing that area there. So it's trusting in yourself. And what comes up now is trusting in your body's ability to heal. As the energy gets stronger here, we're just going to let go of any self-doubt, any self-critical thoughts. Just knowing that all is well. Letting it flow up. Again, it's in the chest area and build up here. Let it build up around your heart, the front and the back of your heart. Soften your heart. For different people, this is where you can hold sadness or anger or old emotions. So we're just letting the energy build up here. Just visualize it, and as it clears the heart area. Soften your heart to the people in your life. Knowing that all is well. Flowing in to your lungs, letting the energy get really strong in the lungs and moving with the rhythm of your lungs. Here is where we can hold sadness and grief. And for some people, it's where critical thoughts. So we're just going to clear the lungs as the energy flows in, filling the lungs, pushing out any emotions you don't need. As it flows now, the energy from your left hand, elbow, shoulder, your right hand, elbow, shoulder. Letting the energy build up here. If you suffer with your shoulders, this is where you feel tension, burden put on your shoulders. So letting the energy get softer and softer here. Clearing this. Releasing any responsibility you don't need to be carrying. I'm also feeling a bit of tension there on the left shoulder here. So if there's somebody here that's feeling that, just allowing that energy in. Letting it work for you. This is your own natural ability to heal. As it flows up now, the energy into your throat area, front and back of your throat. If you suffer with your throat, it could be because you're not expressing yourself. Have you ever gone in to talk to someone and not really told them what you were thinking at the time and you carry it with you? So if that is it, just allow the energy to get softened here. If you are a person that expresses yourself to help the person that needs it, but if you do it with anger, here's where it can impact on you. So clearing the energy in your throat, the front and back. All you have to do is relax and allow the energy to do the work. Flowing up now into your head. Allowing the energy to get stronger here. Here's where we hold our thoughts. So clearing our thoughts. Clearing any thoughts that are impacting on your energy. That you don't need to be carrying. As the energy gets really strong here, pushing out all the thoughts, giving you peace of mind. Now focusing on the bottom of your back. The bottom of your spine is a small ball of golden energy. This is a source healing energy. And as I count to 10, it'll get stronger and flow across the bottom of your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And letting it go as it travels up each disc of your spine. Clearing your back, up into the back of the neck, into your head, and out through the top of your head. This is clearing your energy. Still visualizing in your mind's eye 4 pillars of light, and as you take a step in your mind's eye, 1 step forward, this light surrounds you, giving you the space that you need. This is your own space. Settling your energy. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. So that exercise is about raising your energy and tuning into your energy, and it was the best exercise I have ever learned in all those years that I've been working with energy. It was the first one, and one that has great impact on my life. Because each time you do that, you start to tune into your energy and you go, oh, I know how I'm feeling physically. I know, how I'm feeling emotionally. My mind is quiet and my mind is racing. And as you do that, you become aware of it. You're tuning in and you're looking towards yourself. John O'Donoghue had a quote, and I hope I do it justice, but it was relevant in the sense of, he'd always say that if you don't look after the traveller, then the destination doesn't matter. It's all about looking at yourself. And if I'd have learned that when I was young, when I wanted to fix the world or help people out, to realise that you have to come back to yourself first. Because you're no good to anybody else if you don't look after yourself. The 13th century poet Rumi has a lovely quote, and it says, yesterday I was clever, I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, I am changing myself. So as I go through my life, I'm always looking at emotions and thoughts and going, okay, what is it that I need to look at here? Or what information am I getting? And that's all part of the healing and self-awareness journey. Now I'm going to show you a few little tips on how you know when you're picking up energy. And if I'd known this as a child or when I was younger, to understand when I'm owning somebody else's stuff. Walk into a shop and you are feeling in great form. And all of a sudden you come out of the shop and your head is sore, or some part of your body is hurting you and you might feel a bit irritated. So there's a change in your mood. And if you notice that, you would you'd probably go on in your day, and then it might get a bit worse and worse until you go and lie down. But what I want you to do, and it's a nice little exercise to show you how energy works. If you go into a shop or you go somewhere and you notice that there's a change in a physical sensation, a pain that you get, or a mood. Address it there and then. So we'll use the example, if you have a pain in your head, saying, this pain in my head is not mine, I don't want it, go away. If it leaves you, it was never yours. It could take 30 to 40 seconds and you'll notice that that leaves. And I found that powerful to deal with. Because when you start bringing up your energy and tuning into that, you become aware quickly. And the quicker you become aware of it, the quicker it leaves. So that's one way of doing it. Another way is also, emotions, not understanding emotions. Like not seeing the wood from the trees. Why am I feeling this way? I don't understand the way I'm feeling. Have you ever said that? That's when you've picked up emotions from other people. Again, we can do it all the time by feeling sorry for people. You're seeing somebody in a situation and you're feeling sorry for them. And it can be one of the worst things you can do for a person, is to feel sorry for them. And for you as well. Because when you feel sorry for somebody, you are going to pick up all their pains and their emotions in your energy, because you're focusing on it, and your energy will focus wherever you are focusing. And then they will also feel the pity that you are sending them. So would always say and teach, see the strength in the person. Always see the strength. Because when you look for that, you magnify that and they feel it. And you also don't pick up any stuff from them. So you're able to help the person. So notice those two things, whether you pick up pain or your mood changes, and address it and ask it to leave. The minute you do that, you'll notice within, say, 30 to 40 seconds if it leaves you. If it stays, it's yours. It's something that's coming up for you. And now what I'm going to do is do a healing meditation. Now, a bit of a story behind this meditation. This is one that came in a month ago for me. And this is where I would get information. So it was a Sunday night. I was woken up with pain in my body. Now, it wasn't one that was overwhelming or that, but I knew going to bed, being in tune with my body, that it wasn't my pain. I also knew that I was working the next day, and that when I have people coming to me, if I feel pain or sensations in my body, sometimes it's the information I'm getting before I see a person. And I'm able to clear it then. Again, I'm able to address it and clear it and say, I've got that information to help the person. And then it leaves me. But this didn't leave me, so I knew it was something for me. And then I was guided by my own spiritual support to start healing my body. So they showed me this healing exercise that I'm going to do with you now. And it's a real soothing, healing exercise. And I said, this with pain, for anyone that's feeling pain or dealing with an illness, or dealing with arthritis, or dealing with, emotional pain, if it's hitting a physical symptom with you, this is a really lovely healing to do. I wasn't aware of the bigger picture, but I know when I get information that there's one coming. So I trusted it, I did the healing. It didn't take the pain fully away, but I was able to go into a deep sleep, and then when I woke up, I knew there was something that was going to be coming. But information for me. So lo and behold, that day, some parts of the day, I get a call or a text to say that I have to go for the vaccination for the COVID-19. Due to my work, I had to get it, or that I was being offered it. So the first thing, and with this, here's the diversity, that we're all so different. It's really personal choice on whether someone wants the vaccine or not. And that's really, so for me, my guidance, I said, is this something I need? Or is this something, and just said, be part of the solution in this one, Sharon. For you, it's right. Not for everyone, but for you, it's right. So I did, and I went for the vaccine. But I knew there was information that I was going to get as I was doing this. So I did the vaccine, everything went perfect. And yes, I became unwell. I had 2 days of flu symptoms, also looking at the emotions and the feelings. along with the physical sensations, the chest, the head, the fever, all of that with it. And this is not going to happen to everybody. A lot of my colleagues went on and worked the next day, but I understood why I was getting it. Because not only when I get it, I'm also witnessing it. I'm looking at that emotion, I'm looking at that pain, and I'm getting information from it, which will help me to help other people. And so this is why I'm going to show you this exercise. Also, that left, and it was, it was grand, but it was one of the main messages of it is not to fight it. I was getting, don't fight it, Sharon. And there was sometimes, I'm human, that I turn around and feel a bit sorry for myself, and I'd pull myself out of it, and I go, I know why this is happening, and I would start healing myself and soothing it again. And that was just for me to give me that information. So the one thing about it was not to fight it. And I realised that I had great compassion for my body. So we're going to do this exercise now. And I'm bringing in great healing with this beautiful energy. It doesn't matter when you have joined in this conversation or you're just looking at it in a recording. If you are focusing in at some stage on this, you will receive that healing energy. Now remember that healing energy is a preventative method. And it's a soothing method. But like that with the vaccination or whatever, sometimes you need medical intervention, and it does not substitute medical intervention. The great work doctors and nurses do, and to work with science, it's all part of it. But it doesn't mean that you can't heal. No matter what procedure you've had, no matter what medication you are on, you have that ability in you to heal. And trust in that. So for this exercise, I'm going to close my eyes because I'm focusing with all this healing energy on anyone that is listening here. Bringing that intention of healing, of soothing. And I ask one thing, to not fight if you're feeling any tension or pain in the body, to just allow it to be, if you can. And I know that's not easy. But it's that emotion that's connected to that physical pain that's causing any suffering or a lot of suffering for you. So as we do this, if you want to close your eyes, I would recommend it. Again, just settling in. Letting all this healing energy in. There's great support. And I'll close my eyes and we'll start. So again, this beautiful golden energy is surrounding you. Take a deep breath in. When you take a deep breath in for 3 and release for 5. Again, taking a deep breath in, allowing this beautiful golden energy to absorb and flow into your body. And then releasing any stress or tension. Again, letting that breath in, counting for 3, allowing that energy to flow into your bones, every fibre, and releasing. And for these few moments, knowing that all is well. The reason we bring a deep breath in, along with bringing the healing, is that it relaxes your nervous system. Letting your body know that all is well. Now we're going to focus on the head area. And feeling this beautiful white light form around your head. The sides of your head, the front and back. It's like a sponge, when you have a cold sponge and if you have a fever, that it's just softly touching your skin, soothing you. And as this white energy wraps around you, wraps around your head so softly, as it dissolves and flows into your head, from the skin inwards, healing all the layers in your head, watching it. See if you can feel the sensation, the soothing sensation. As it flows in, and every fibre it touches, it softens. Letting it relax. And flowing right in until it absorbs into every fibre in the head, into the brain, the eyes, the ears, inner tissue. All is touched. Just feel it soothe. Again, if any thoughts come in, just allow them to leave. Say, I'm doing a meditation. Feeling tension in the back of your head. The energy is just soothing that. And while you're saturated now, your head is saturated with this healing energy. Circulation in your head, your skin, every hair, every fibre is touched by this light. This light also brings in great love and compassion. Coming down to your throat area. And again, it wraps around the throat area. This soft veil of white light, like a sponge touching your skin, soothing. Feel that soothing sensation. And as it wraps around, it starts to dissolve into your body, healing every layer. Relaxing your muscles, blood flow. Every fibre. And flowing down to the chest, or bringing your awareness to the chest. And watch again as this veil of light wraps around your chest, the front and the back and the sides. Again, with its soothing touch, it starts to dissolve and absorb every fibre, every layer, as it flows into the center of your chest. Saturating every cell with healing light. And with this energy comes great love. And also an okayness. So just let it be. Let the energy do the work for you. feeling tension in the area, just allow it to be. Let the energy do this. The discomfort in the body is also bringing great healing. Now as the beautiful wrap of white light goes around the stomach area, down to the lower stomach, and your reproductive organs, just filling all that area, just wraps around the front and the back, your back area, the sides, so softly, so soothing. As it wraps around, it then begins to dissolve into the skin. Heal in every layer as it saturates this whole area with healing energy. Now as it comes and wraps around the hip area, going into the upper legs and down to the lower legs, just feeling it wrap around both legs, as it powerfully and softly starts to dissolve into your skin, flowing through every layer, every tissue, every muscle, the bone, the blood flow, healing every part. Just allowing things to be, letting the energy do the work. Now flowing, looking at your awareness down to your feet. And like somebody who's wrapping a warm towel around your feet. This beautiful white light wraps around the front part, the sides, the back, soles of the feet. As it does, it's softening this area. As it soaks in and dissolves into every cell here, every layer, every fibre. And now, noticing this veil, this blanket wrapping around your shoulders, around your back and your arms, and the whole torso area. Bringing with it its soothing touch as it heals every fibre, soothes your skin, allows the blood to flow in your body into all your organs, tissue, muscle, bone, every fibre. Now this beautiful white energy comes from the crown of your head. You see it above the crown of your head, flowing down the whole way to the soles of your feet. And filling up your whole body, saturating your whole body with this beautiful healing light. Filling it up right until it comes back to the crown of your head and it flows around your body. Gently, when you're ready, just starting to feel the sensations in your body. Noticing any pulsing, any throbbing, any sensations in your body. This aliveness, this energy body. And as that energy soaks into every cell, every fibre, it cleared any tension. But it did more than that. It's more of a softening, allowing the blood to flow, the soothing touch, allowing emotions to heal, and relaxing your body. When you're ready, if you want to bring movement into your body, rolling your shoulders, your toes. When you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Now guys, that's that healing meditation that I just find really relaxes the whole body and lets go any fight with whatever is going on. And it's one that I do, I use any time that I need. So it's one I wanted to share with you today. So now it's coming to the end of the talk. So if anybody has any questions or they want me to answer anything, please feel free. I'm new to Facebook Live. I usually use other platforms, so bear with me on things like that. But you can always get me on email, sharoncronally@gmail.com, or here on Facebook. And my information is there. You can phone me either. My contact details are there. So so thank you very much. Hi Bar, Anne, great to see you, and Linda, and Debs, thanks a million for that comment. Again, anything that you want to ask, if anybody has anything, I can wait here for a few moments. If we want to get to enjoy the day as well. There's absolutely beautiful talks on today, and there's great people there today as well. So it's different talks. So if you get to any of them, it's great. It's a lovely event, and I always love being a part of the mind-body experience. And hopefully then you get out to enjoy the day, beautiful weather that we're having. So thanks, Catherine. Thank you very much for that. Okay. All right, okay. So I'm going to finish up then. There's no questions there. And I wish you all the best and wonderful day. Again, any questions, you can always email me and I'll answer anything that comes my way. All right, take care.